Hi guys, let me make sure my mic's on. Shauna here. I just posted a post on Facebook wanting to know if anyone wanted to see a video for today. And I know on July 7th I started a video about depression and anxiety that I said that I would start reading some emails that were coming in. But I'm not ready to do that yet, okay? So I know I said I would do it on the 12th, which was yesterday. I'm just not ready to address that yet because I'm still working on, like, the lesson, okay? I got really busy with mortgages and real estate in the past couple of days. Yay! And, I literally haven't been able to get off my phone. So, I just wanted to let you know I have not forgotten about the continuation of that. I just haven't put it together yet, okay? All right, so I am going to continue the videos on the depression topic, okay? And I'm gonna continue this based on the video from yesterday. So, what I wanted to talk about today, and I really just threw this video together, but I figured since we're on the path of talking about depression and anxiety, I might as well keep that going, right? Because I don't want to give the book away, right? But I will say this. All right, in the nervous system, when the human body and the brain experiences stress, and I mean like trauma, like either a sexual assault, even a physical like trauma to the body, whether it's a broken bone or a heart attack or a drug overdose, physical trauma to the body, okay? Physical and mental trauma, it could be like a tornado, a catastrophic event that could give a body emotional trauma, mental trauma, physical trauma. It could also give physiological trauma, okay? So, which is the body. But, okay, so the autonomic nervous system controls the body. It controls the physiological aspect of how the body gets aroused, all right? And what happens is, like, in a crisis, any of those crises I said, or any crisis like child abuse, even a physical street fight, a bar fight, a broken bone, a broken heart, feeling like you've been financially screwed left and right, any arousal in any crisis, okay, will provoke a physiological arousal to the body. What happens is when you have the autonomic nervous system go out of whack like that, your body, the sensations that your body gives you are arousals in your body, whether it's speeding heart rate, sweat, any physical, you could have like body aches in your stomach, aches in your back, just because you just experienced something traumatic, and it has nothing to do with what you just experienced. Like, so people typically don't make the connection. Oh, I just got in a car accident and now my body hurts, now my back hurts, now my neck hurts. It's that type of thing is, there's a physical aspect of it too, which, obviously if you get in a car accident and you do hurt your neck will hurt, right? But there's a lot of times you get in a car accident and you don't hurt your neck or your back, and your neck and your back hurt. So it's because you might not have even felt the impact of, nothing in your body got hurt, but you thought you were gonna, like the stress your brain put you through by thinking you were gonna get killed will hurt every part of your body. all right? And that is the psychological aspect of physiological pain, all right? Really, really wild stuff, huh? Okay, so if you are experiencing stress, your body, there's a theory called, or a syndrome called general adaptation, where your body, the first phase of this, there's like 3 phases. In the first phase of it, your body is alarmed, and you might go through like a reaction, like a sympathy reaction. And I mean, like, it could be anything to you or to another person that you watched. Like if you see a car accident, your body reacts to it, right? It could be anything like that. Anything that's not out of Mary Poppins going to the grocery store could typically cause your body stress, all right? So your heart races, your heart rate increases, your body starts to sweat. You go through that like alarm system to the brain, right? The second phase is resistance. So your adrenaline glands will start producing a hormone that is released to your blood system that will help your body calm down, okay? And it takes a while. Like it might take, sometimes it takes 5 minutes, sometimes it takes 5 hours. It gathers, all of the resources, these hormones, and your resistance to this stress. Your physiological body will gather all of the resources necessary to fight back, like fight or flight. Okay, in a physiological, I can't even talk, physiological manner, it'll go into fight or flight. Okay. And then the next phase is complete exhaustion. Like some people collapse, some people will, some people can die. Like if you've ever heard of a diagnosis where, somebody died of shock, this is what happened to them. They literally died from the stress of, they didn't feel a thing, like no pain, but they died of the stress from thinking about what was coming. Okay. Like you're literally, their heart stopped. All right. So you've heard people, be diagnosed if they were in a car accident where they didn't feel any pain, or if they, things like that. All right. So your body could literally, collapse, die. You could have a heart attack. You could go into a state of shock where you're in denial of what just happened. You can, experience fatigue, which of course fatigue and this type of stress causes severe body pain. So the body is typically equipped to handle temporary stress well, but it's not equipped to handle long-term stress, over time, stress over time. That's why if something happens to you or a child, they need to get help right away. So I'm sorry, my daughter's texting me. It's total distraction. She's not even saying anything cute. Anyway, so we can handle the temporary stress well, but we can't handle typically prolonged stress. And what happens is, the other day I was talking about the fundamental attribution error to society and social, right? So let's just say you are somebody diagnosed with anxiety and depression from a traumatic event that you either witnessed or experienced when you were 12, okay? Let's just say that, all right? So now your body every single day is adapting to the long-term effects and trying to adapt to the long-term effects of this traumatic event through these 3 phases, all right? So if this person thinks about this event, they could literally start phase 1 again, and that is what causes anxiety. They start phase 1 again for something that happened 15, 20 years ago, maybe even 40 years ago, maybe even when they were a baby, and they don't even remember the incident, okay? If they don't remember the incident, they have no idea why they are diagnosed with anxiety. But realistically and psychologically, the body, the brain goes through these 3 phases of the general adaptation again and again and again. And you could literally go through it every single day. Every single day, as many times as you think about that memory, you can go through it every single day, okay? So remember Jack and Jill. Socially, people make assumptions based on what they see. They could have known you for 5 years, and they will make a general assumption based on the fundamental attribution error that you have a certain personality trait, and then that sticks with you, of course. You never really find out the reason. Some of you do, some of you don't. But some of you have been going to psychiatrists and therapists for 30 years, and they couldn't tell you what I just told you in 10 minutes. I'm sorry, 11 minutes. And maybe they just assume you won't understand it. But, you know, in my opinion, they're probably assuming that your insurance will keep paying them for the visit as long as you are kept in the dark on what's going on. Because as soon as you realize what's going on, you could literally train your brain into healing what's going on. Now, if you go into chapter 1 in my book, the exorcism that I keep talking to you about, and on the introduction to the channel video, I talked about it, and I think in the very first video, I talked about it. You could literally write down on a piece of paper, on any piece of paper, what the event was. Write it down, take it outside, and burn it. You can literally do that to extricate the memory from your system, heal from it as soon as you find the lesson that it was supposed to teach you. What lesson is there to be learned by watching your house burn down? What lesson is there to be learned by watching your mother die? What lesson is there to be learned by watching a kid get killed in the middle of the street? I know it's deep. I know it's hard. I never said it wasn't. But you definitely need to heal from it, or you will definitely be diagnosed continuously for depression and anxiety for the rest of your life until you do, right? You will also not be able to manifest the beautiful life that you want. All of the money, the perfect career, be your authentic true self, help children, help animals. You will never be able to be what you came to earth to be until you heal from every single traumatic event that keeps haunting your heart with the band-aids over your heart and your mind. Straight up, guys. Straight up. Okay? If you have to listen to this video one more time, please do it. Share it. Like it, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, and every single time I post some content like this, you'll be emailed or whatever, your smartphone will alert you that I did. I love you to pieces. It's Friday night. I'm exhausted. I've been on the phone all day. My throat's scratchy, and my kids are getting on my daggone nerves. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow or the next day. Have a good night.